Problematic employee behavior drains your energy, saps your team's morale, and destroys productivity. Hi, this is Sheila Belda, and today I'm gonna talk about dealing with difficult employees and 8 tips to succeed by Maggie Wall. What does a difficult employee look like? In 2019, 79% of employees reported being disengaged in their work. Disengaged employees often exhibit difficult behavior as a result of their frustration. Difficult employees are bad news for business owners. They can create a toxic work environment and lead to higher staff turnover, lower performance, and poor customer relations. Here are 3 examples of what a difficult employee can look like at work. First scenario, we have missed expectations. The employee doesn't fulfill the responsibilities. Poor performance at work could be due to a lack of ability or motivation, or both. It could also be the result of poor communication, misalignment, lack of resources, or something else entirely. If an employee is performing poorly in their role, don't write them off as lazy. There may well be a hidden reason behind their failure to deliver and lack of motivation. It could be that their work no longer challenges them. They may care about making more of an impact and are frustrated by the lack of investment of others. They may feel constrained by policies and processes that don't improve the outcome. Alternatively, they may lack the specific skills required to perform their task. They may also feel there are no opportunities for career growth and development. On the other hand, their lack of motivation might have nothing to do with their work. They may have a problem in their health or personal life that is causing them difficulty in focusing and being effective in performing their tasks. For the second scenario, the employee has a bad attitude. Difficult employee behavior can affect your whole team. If a problematic employee has a negative attitude, it creates a toxic environment. Often, but not always, a bad attitude at work is passive rather than directly confrontational. Maybe it is the not so subtle smirk or eye roll, showing up late and being inattentive at meetings. Maybe it's gossiping at work or about colleagues. Or maybe it is less conscious, a hardworking employee who has become cynical and always sees the negative in every interaction or proposal. A bad attitude can be funny at first, but eventually it wears on everyone. A bad attitude and negative behavior disrupt the whole team and affect employee performance. But that's not at all. They also have a bad attitude when dealing with clients or vendors. They put your business and reputation at risk. Third scenario, the employee undermines your authority. When an employee undermines your authority, it disrupts employee morale and productivity. It can also make other employees doubt your leadership abilities. But not all employees who undermine authorities do so with bad intentions. Sometimes, employees undermine leaders because they have a perspective the manager can't see. They may be so passionate about their perspective that they miss seeing how their communication style is undermining others. In other cases, the employee's disruptive behavior may be a deliberate attempt to undermine you. So as a leader, knowing how to distinguish between the two will help you address the problem effectively. Now, how to deal with difficult employees? So I have here a practical guide. If you're dealing with a difficult employee, following these steps can help to resolve the situation. First, critique behavior, not people. When dealing with a problematic employee, it's essential to focus on specific behavior, not personal factors. Your role is not to judge them. Not only could that lead to unproductive conflict, but is unlikely to help resolve the behavior. Objective is to find a way to stop your colleagues' unacceptable behavior and help correct behaviors that make working with them unnecessarily difficult. Your role is to support them and look for solutions. People are not always aware of how their behavior impacts their work and environment. Start by bringing it to their attention in a non-confrontational way. Assume good intentions if at all possible. So remember that not all difficult employees intend to be difficult. Then, give them specific examples of their negative behavior to help them understand the problem. Second, identify the causes of the problem. The reasons behind an employee's behavior are unique to each person. This is why it's necessary to identify the causes before addressing the problem. It could be related to, first, their work, next, relationships with other colleagues, then, personal issues that prevent them from performing their job adequately, and as a leader, it's your responsibility to get the root cause of the problem and resolve it. Third is be open to feedback. Problematic behavior may be the result of the employee's perception of and experience in their work environment. Managers must be open to receiving feedback. This could be about management style or any other problem your employee may have with the organization. Create a safe space in which your colleagues can express their opinions. Use active listening to make sure you understand what they're saying. Listen to your employee's side of the story without prejudice. Sometimes, a difficult person just needs someone to listen and understand them. This often helps change their attitude and behavior. Fourth is give clear direction. As a leader, it's essential to deliver your instructions clearly in order to be effective. In a conflict situation, you have two main objectives. First, get your colleague to lower their defenses. Convey the information necessary for them to improve their behavior. And second, to achieve this, you must give clear and detailed feedback on the employee's behavior, including concrete examples. Fifth is write down expectations and specific consequences. Document any expectations and behavioral changes together with your colleague. Develop a plan establishing objectives, a time frame, and regular progress evaluation. This way, you will both be on the same page. It's also important to document any consequences of failing to make the necessary behavior changes. In most cases, the person will take the matter more seriously if they have a clear plan and are aware of the consequences of not taking action. Sixth is monitor progress. Once you have established your employee's action plan, the next step is to monitor their progress. This will help them achieve their goals within the established time frame. So, what are the ways to monitor progress? First, getting feedback from other coworkers. Second, evaluating the quality of their work. Third, having regular one-on-one meetings. And make written observations and reports for maximum transparency. At the end of the agreed period, use the reports to evaluate their success. Seventh is plan ahead. An adequate and rigorous selection process can help prevent problems with difficult employees. New candidates should undergo a background check. Hiring managers should investigate a candidate's behavior in their previous work and reasons for leaving. Behavioral interviews can help interviewers spot red flags that may lead to difficult behavior further down the line. Eighth is stay calm and show respect. Giving negative feedback or firing someone is never easy. Tensions flare and people often get upset. As a manager, it's essential to stay calm and avoid judgment or criticism. Maintain your body language and a neutral tone. Focus on facts and maintain an honest, professional, and respectful attitude. Sometimes people are difficult because they feel undervalued. You should get to the bottom of the cause of their behavior before taking drastic action. Dealing with difficult employees is an essential skill. Any leader or aspiring leader needs to learn how to deal effectively with difficult person or employees. The key is to take a calm and rational approach to the situation, analyzing all the influencing factors before taking action. Now, we have the four solutions to find the best possible outcome for both the difficult employee and the organization. First, talk to human resources. Managing truly difficult employees is an interpersonal issue. Therefore, it's best practice to inform HR when facing a difficult situation with an employee. This has two advantages. First, if the HR team is aware of the problem, they can implement company policy for dealing with such situations. And second, they are professionals who specialize in managing people. This means they can advise you on how to handle a difficult conversation with your employee. Second is consider your role in the problem. If a difficult employee is undermining your authority, ask yourself the following questions. They will help you determine the intention behind your employee's behavior. So, first, am I aware of my teammates' workload? Next, does the employee have a perspective that I can see? Third, is the employee making any valid points? And if you suspect your employee is undermining you on purpose, ask yourself these questions. First, does the employee undermine me by doing their work differently than agreed? Or does the employee undermine me behind my back? And or does the employee undermine me in front of clients, vendors, or other colleagues? In these cases, it's important to listen to the employee's feedback as it could contain valuable insights for the organization. You should also learn the difference between constructive criticism and destructive behavior. Show leadership by keeping it cool when dealing with your problematic behavior from an employee. Model the values and company culture that you wish to see in your colleagues. Third, address their lack of motivation. When dealing with an unmotivated employee, start by giving them the benefit of the doubt. Ask yourself the following. Does the employee have too much or too little work? Is the employee bored and in need of new challenge? Or does the employee have the necessary skills required for the role? Often, you can solve a lack of employee motivation by adjusting their job description, relieving them in a heavy workload, and providing training. In other cases, a lack of motivation can lead to disruptive behavior and create a toxic work environment. Fourth, know when it's time to let them go. No one likes terminating someone's employment. If your employee's negativity and bad behavior continue, you must know when to take more drastic action. Consult your HR department for advice and information regarding company policy on letting people go. So, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.